Now we're going to display our data that we've collected from our student survey. As you can see here, we have already started by creating a graph based on the data collected from students in column D, E, and F. So we're going to collect the data from column G now. So collecting the data from column G will look something like this. The questions are, how much time per day do you spend online? So we're going to say less than 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours, 2 to 4 hours, and more than 4 hours. Now we want to collect the data. So to do that, we're going to use what's called a COUNTIF formula. So we're going to hit equals COUNTIF and a parentheses, and then we're going to start at the G column, and we're going to drag from data 2 cell all the way down to cell 75, G75. And there we are. We've collected that data. Now we want to do our formula. Equals, and we want to put in exactly what we put in for the question. So, less than 1 hour. Quotation mark, parentheses. And we have an answer. Now, rather than doing the whole drag down every single time, we already know the cells. All we have to do is change the question. So we're going to go equals COUNTIF parentheses, and we're going to say G2 colon G75 comma quotation marks between 1 and 2 hours, quotation marks, parentheses. And there's an answer. Now, we can keep typing out the formulas, or we can do something called a fill down, and we can click on the bottom corner and pull down. Now, that says the same answer. What I want to do is click on this box, and I want to change the criteria to 2 to 4 hours, and this one here, I would do the same thing. And I would say more than 4 hours. And there are all of our answers. After we've finished analyzing all of the data from column G, we want to create a pie graph. So to create the pie graph, we're going to select the cells that have the labels and the data. After that, we're going to go to Insert, and we're going to go to Charts, and we're going to check a pie graph. And then what we can do is we can click on the title, and we can call that how much time per day. And then what we can do is we can bring it over here and resize it so it looks the same as all of the other graphs. And then drag it over to its appropriate data. And the way I have presented column 4, or column G, how much time per day, with the pie graph and the data. I hope this helps.